What's up, guys? My name is Stop Motion Genius, and today I'm going to be showing you a cool tutorial, and it's how to do the Shazam transformation effect. And so, just like in Shazam, where the guy says Shazam, and the lightning bolt comes from the sky and hits him, and then he transforms in like an adult superhero, that's what we're going to be doing. So for this video, you have to require at least 2 people, or if you just wanted to do by yourself and put on different clothes, it just needs to look like you look different. So what I use for this instance, I use my little brother, so it's just a defining change of clothes, size, and year, or whatever. And so, I say the first thing that we're gonna do is that we're gonna wait till I say Shazam, so, which is good, right there. So, we're gonna go like maybe a couple frames after I say that, and then just press S and cut it right there. Now, this is when I'm telling my brother to come over. So we have to wait until he makes a certain noise. So I know it's somewhere right here. So if he does that, or whatever, then we can cut S right there again. Now, all of this etc. stuff right here, we can just delete because we don't need it. So then when we put that and click it to this video or whatever, then this is what it's going to look like. So then it shows a big transformation or whatever. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to media generators, and solid color. Now we're just going to grab the white and bring it down to like there or whatever, it doesn't matter. So we're just going to X out of that because we don't need to do anything. Maybe shorten it a little bit. We can edit it later, but what we're going to do is go to video effects now. Then we're going to go to cookie cutter and bring that down, and it's going to make this circle. So for the shape, we're going to click circle until oval, so it's going to put it like this. And then we can mess with the size or whatever, because we don't want this that big. And so maybe around that size, but we have to bring it up here, and it's like above my head, because when the lightning bolt is coming, this is just going to be the lighting or the shade or whatever to know that it's like right there. And then we're going to feather it all the way. So then it's just like a little highlight up there. We can move it a little bit if you want, but it's just like a cool highlight. You can change the size. Since it's feathered, you can change it a little bit more. I think I might just leave it at like that or something. So then when I say, when I say Shazam, then right after or whatever, we can keep it right there, and then maybe shorten it a little bit. Okay, now the next thing, we're gonna go to media generators and noise texture, and this is the same thing we did for the lightning effect, so we're just gonna bring lightning down. And I forgot to say that you don't want it on picture-in-picture, so I'm just gonna create a new video track and make sure the white layer's on the top, and then move that so it's full screen. Then I'm going to click this icon or whatever, and then go to color 2 and change the transparency all the way down, which makes it like that. Then we'll get out of it, and we'll go to color 1, and what shade of color you want is kind of like a light blue, but not like a green, so it doesn't want to be too dark, so it's kind of something like this, kind of like a turquoise or whatever, or like a light blue. So this is kind of the color you want. Anyway, I'm just going to open frequency offset. But usually what I do is I go to number of layers and reduce it, because it's not a big, like, scraggy lightning bolt. It's just like a soft, kind of a smoother one. Anyway, if we go down to progress in degrees, we can move it, just like I've said in my... So I might just use this for my first frame or whatever. So we're going to shorten it a lot, and then zoom in all the way, or whatever, and shorten it until it's only 2 frames. And so when it starts doing this, so that's 1 and that's 2. So that would be 2 frames. And you just want a lightning bolt and change it every 2 frames. So we're going to go to the crop tool or whatever, and then make it bigger to make the bolt smaller. And we'll just move it up. So in the trailer, the bolt strikes on kind of his head or whatever. I might just rotate this because I don't like the other side of it. Yeah, I kind of like that a little bit better. Even though it covers my face, it doesn't matter. So, in the trailer, when it comes, it hits his head or whatever, but I usually like to do it in my chest. So sometimes I do it in the kind of the middle, like maybe there or something. It just needs to hit somewhere like the upper body area. Okay, we'll close that, and then we'll copy and paste this layer or whatever. Then we'll just change the progress in degrees again, and then I don't really like that. That's kind of a good one. Then we'll just go to the crop again, or whatever, and then just move it however you like. Doesn't matter. Okay, and then we'll do maybe 2 more or something, because there's just about 8 frames of lightning or whatever, so that's like not that much. So, alright, not crop. You want to go to the this, so then you can change the progress in degrees again. I like that. Just make sure when you're doing that, you might have to use the crop more than once or whatever. Make sure it's just striking the same area, so then when you do it, it's just like that or whatever. So, I'm going to do it one more time. One more frame of, nope, what? I didn't do that. Okay, we just want to copy the source media or whatever. Now, we're going to change it one more time until where we like it. So maybe, oh, that's a perfect one. I love that one because it's like a straight lightning bolt. So, let's do this. It's kind of a good one to end on. That's such a good one. Anyway, if you go right there, then what we're going to do is, we're going to move the lightning a little bit because when the light comes, he doesn't say Shazam quite yet. He says it like if we do the sound, then the light comes and then maybe the lightning comes like a couple seconds later or whatever. Maybe there or something. It just wants to be before the video but after the other one. Anyway, so now we're going to shorten this until about there or whatever, and we want to make this kind of a fade. And we want this to fade too, right there. Maybe move it to like there. It shouldn't be too far into the lightning, so it's like this. Sorry, it's sorry, the quality, I'm putting it on a low quality, but if we do it like that, then okay. So that looks pretty good. The one thing, well, we need to do 2 more things, but another thing we need to do is when the thing strikes, the lightning strikes, sorry, it changes, right? And so when it changes, we need a cool, like, we need a white flare or whatever. So what I usually do is just copy and paste this white layer so I don't have to go get another one. And then what I'm just going to do, go to FX and then uncheck cookie cutter because we don't want that. And then make this so it's, wait, what? We don't want it feathered all the way, and we want this, the fades. So then it's just a blank white screen again. I think that's faster. You can do whatever way you want. So I'm thinking when the lightning strikes, maybe do that or whatever, there's going to be some kind of glow, and so we're going to put it like there or something, and then shorten it, and then so when it strikes, sorry, the quality, but if I go like this, boom, 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 it's a really short frame, so I might scoot it up there or whatever. It can always be a little bit after the video. I might just move it back because I'm being really experimental with this. I don't know why it's doing this. It's on draft. I might put it on quarter so it can censor a little bit more. Let's see. So it's striking, and then I think we need to move the lightning up just a little bit more because I think that's the problem. So we can put that there or whatever. Make that 2 frames because that wasn't before. So then if we put it, boom, that was awesome. We might just make the white a little bit shorter. Sorry, I'm being really impatient. Not impatient. Okay, so that is kind of what your final product should look like, but it's not the very end because the next part is when the lightning strikes and he changes, there's some smoke or like fog or whatever that comes. And so I'm going to go to Project Media and grab this, and it's a GIF of like fog or whatever. I will put the link in the description. So we'll go to Video FX, Chroma Key, drag the default, kind of the same. So I'm just gonna grab the black or whatever, and then put the high threshold all the way up low, and then So then you kind of get this kind of look of this smoke or whatever. Anyway, so as you see, the smoke is or fog is a little too thick, and so I'm gonna lower the opacity to like maybe a little bit lower than 50. And since this GIF is like a really slow one, I usually speed it up a lot. So I'm probably gonna speed it up maybe till there. And so when I play the clip, it can't sense GIFs very well. Like I said, I might actually put it a little bit closer because this is like right after the thing, and then maybe make sure it's all the way on the. Actually, what I do sometimes is I make the last part fade because the smoke isn't going to be going for like 5 seconds or whatever. So if we play the clip, then you have this nice smoke. You can always edit the smoke if you want, but I think that is your tutorial on the Shazam effect. And thank you for watching. And I will also show you the final product of what it looks like. And just remember, I'll put the link of the smoke in the description. And make sure to subscribe. Shazam!